Hello everybody, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Just wanted to take a few minutes to update you on all that is God's doing here at Summit Church Asheville as we have officially launched just a short 9 weeks ago. We're excited all that God's been doing. We have just last week around 67 people in attendance on our Sunday morning gathering. The reason that's exciting for us is because they're not showing up because we've advertised or said come to Summit Church because we're a cool church or we got a million things that you would just love to do. They're coming because we've launched about 6 missional communities. What missional communities are people that have said, I realize that God has called us to give every man, woman, and child a repeated opportunity to see, hear, and respond to the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I am submitting to do that, to not just be a church attender, but to give my life to the mission that God has called us for. So we've equipped them and launched them out to develop these missional communities in their neighborhood, within their own family, and also in their workplace. So we're real excited about what God's doing and blessing His church as we begin to get on board with His mission and what He wants the church to be about and what He wants the church to do. So we're excited about that. We also have 5 journey groups that have started and are going well. Journey groups are our small group discipleship. And so we have those launched and people growing in their intimacy with God, understanding what He has called them to and growing in their character, their Christ-like character, identifying their spiritual giftedness, and then beginning to steward their lives and release their grace story as well and develop a missional community of themselves. So we're excited about those things and what God's doing. Also excited about one thing in particular. There's a girl and her boyfriend that we have been engaging for the last about 4 months. She was a professed atheist, and whenever she heard anything about church or Jesus, she laughed and kind of sneered at it. So we've been developing a relationship with them, having them over to our house for dinner, Monday Night Football, just different things like that. And walk into work 4 days ago, and she had a smile on her face, and she said, "Chad, what do I got to do?" And I'm like, "I'm not sure. Well, what do you have to do?" And she's like, "Well, what do I need to do to be saved?" And so we took the next hour and a half to sit down and talk through what God had been doing in her life. What has He been revealing? And then I articulated the gospel and explained that out to her. And right then and there, she submitted her life to follow Jesus Christ as her Lord and Savior. So we're real excited about that. Excited about the continued relationships that God's been giving us. Thinking about another guy named Jim that I've been engaging. I train him. I work at the Rush as a personal trainer to help make ends meet financially. And so having conversation with him, he's a professed Christian, but he also believes in reincarnation and he believes in telepathy and a bunch of different things like that. And he has made some pretty bold statements about Jesus not wanting ever to be God and that He is not really the Messiah, though he professes to be a Christian and believes that he's going to be going to heaven. Been having some good conversations with him and been some great dialogue with people like that. Here in Asheville, that's an everyday type conversation. Asheville is the Mecca for New Age religion. It's also the Mecca for Wicca and witchcraft. And so it's not uncommon to have conversations with people that profess to be Christians but also believe in a lot of other weird things that New Age brings into the picture. So please be praying for us. We covet your partnership. Thanks again for partnering with us prayerfully and financially. We are still short monthly on our financial need to make it here. God's been providing in unique ways, but we still ask for more partners and continued partnership prayerfully and financially. So if you know someone that would want to jump on board as a partner to the vision of Summit Church Asheville to give every man, woman, and child a repeated opportunity to see, hear, and respond to the gospel of Jesus Christ, please pass this video newsletter on to them and our e-newsletters as well. If you want to give a year-end gift, that would help us out tremendously. If you want to give a year-end gift, you can send that to Summit Church Asheville to 12 South French Broad Avenue, Asheville, North Carolina, 28801 and put in the memo line Chad McFadder, and that will be filtered to me, and it would help us out. Also, if you want to keep up to date with what's going on and testimonies as those come to Christ and begin to be incorporated into the body, check out our website, www.summitasheville.com. We will constantly update that with videos of those that submit their life to Christ, their testimonies, as well as our Sunday morning sermons and all the information about our mission, vision, and values. Thanks again for your prayers and support. And again, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.